Good Thursday morning to you once again. Time for another weekly GoldMiners chat. This morning, talking to another one of the forwards, one of the U.S.-born forwards. Number 11 in your program, Christian Snyder, joins us. Good morning, Chris. How are you, man?
Good. How are you, Ferg?
I am doing great. Thanks for taking time to come in this morning. So, what part of the state you from?
From Chicago, 30 miles south of the city.
Okay. Growing up, you play all sports?
Yeah. Yep. I baseball, golf, hockey, of course.
How'd you settle on hockey?
So my dad, he was a big hockey guy growing up.
Okay.
He played high school and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it was my mom that got me started. She kind of just told my dad, like, hey, like, I think we should get him going. So she signed me up for like some learn to skates, and I started pretty late too. I was around like 8.
All right. So, well, first of all, let's go back to your growing up days. How many members in the family, brothers and sisters?
I'm an only child.
You're an only child. So you're kind of like me.
Yeah.
So you got it all.
Oh, yeah.
You got it
sure.
all growing up.
Yeah.
All right. So over the years, being involved with this junior hockey thing, it never ceases to amaze me that you guys, you travel from one end of North America to the other. You've come to a different country to continue your hockey career. Where have you been? Where has hockey taken you in your travels?
Played on a team in Iowa and Des Moines.
Okay.
I've played in Cleveland, Ohio. I've played a lot in Boston.
Wow.
I grew up in Buffalo, so played most of my hockey there.
Okay. Probably crossed the border, played in Southern Ontario for a bit when you were young.
Like over in Hamilton,
Okay.
Brantford, the Toronto area.
Okay, so here's a question for you. How did you wind up as a junior hockey player in Canada?
I had a showcase in Minnesota, and one of the scouts saw me that worked with Kirkland Lake. You know, they contacted my parents, and then Woody called me, and
Woody, of course, is Coach Ryan
Coach,
Wood.
Coach Wood, and told me about Kirkland Lake, and sounded like a very great option. I decided to give it a shot up here, and I love it.
This isn't your first taste of the NOJHL, though, is it?
No, it's not.
Where else were you previously?
So I started up in Cochrane for preseason and stuff.
Okay.
Didn't think it was a great fit, and then went to Elliott Lake, played a couple games there. Just eventually went back to the States and played AAA in Cleveland.
Okay. Now, you've been to a half dozen places playing hockey, playing with guys from all over.
Yeah.
Are there any guys in the NOJHL you played with or against previously?
Yeah, of course. There was a couple guys from the Sioux Eagles are from Chicago, so a couple of us grew up together playing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on Kirkland Lake here, me and Cromie, we knew each other from back home.
Ah, okay.
Colin, yep. And
So would you guys have played against each other as kids somewhere along the way?
we never played against each other, but we'd always see each other at the rink.
So you're about a point-a-game guy here in the NOJHL. From other leagues you played or let's look at it this way. Playing AAA hockey in the States, is there a difference in style of play between the American, we'll call it the American game, and the way we play it north of the border?
Yeah, there's definitely a little difference. In the States, it's kind of, less hitting, like more finesse, you could say.
Okay.
More stick handling, here in Canada, it's kind of a man's league,
Yeah.
People hitting, finishing their hits, checking, but bigger bodies, bigger guys up here.
So you could keep your head up in
Yeah.
Canada. Favorite rink to play in the NOJHL?
Favorite rink? Cochrane or Sioux, Michigan?
Sioux, Michigan.
Yeah.
The Puller Stadium.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite NHL player?
Probably Crosby or Kessel.
All right.
Yeah.
I noticed you didn't pick anyone that played for the Hawks.
I did not, no.
Favorite player growing up?
Growing up, Crosby.
If you weren't playing hockey, what other sport do you think you'd be playing today?
Definitely baseball.
What position did you play?
I was center field and shortstop and second.
If you had a choice, cooking the meal or cleaning up afterwards, what does Christian do?
Oh, definitely cleaning up. Yeah, for sure.
Who are you billeting with?
So I'm over in King Kirkland with Susan Enoy.
Okay.
Great billet. She cooks tremendous meals. So good.
Oh, yeah, Susan has some cooking skills for sure. So you're eating well.
Oh, absolutely.
GTP is kind of like the dressing room joker at times and whatnot. We know Josh is the music guy.
Yeah.
What's your role? Where do you fit in the hierarchy of the locker room? What do you do? What's your role?
I'd definitely say, I put smiles on people's faces for a game or whatever. I'm kind of like that loose guy, like having fun, joking around. So,
do you have pregame? I don't want to call them superstitions, but a pregame routine.
Absolutely, I'm big into that. So I gotta, like, if I have a good game or something, I gotta wear the same shirt and tie.
Oh, really, eh?
Yeah. Same shirt and tie, same meal. If there's like a long bus ride, I have to, and if it's at the same place, I have to like look at the same areas or whatever driving. I'm a big superstitious guy. Yeah.
You were cracked, man.
Yeah. If I have to pack my bag, it's the same stuff that goes in.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We head to Powassan tomorrow night.
Yep.
For another date with the Voodoos, who they had a tough road trip last weekend. They went 0 for 3 on the road trip, so they've been in an ugly mood at practice all week, and they're waiting for you guys. So you're gonna have to bring it tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, absolutely, for sure.
So hopefully, when you guys do come back home, November 2nd against French River, the Joe will be packed.
Oh yeah, hopefully, fans coming out and supporting us. That's always great. It helps us out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing this morning, Christian. It's been a whole lot of fun.
Thank you so much, Ferg.
And best of luck tomorrow night. Get a couple for us tomorrow night.
Thank you, I will.